Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, new initiative by RSP to address cash transaction problems at Ispat General Hospital. Sensitization tour for spouses of employees of OBBP organized by Rourkela Steel Plant. And new recruits inducted in RSP. Now the news in detail. Keeping in view the problems faced by the patients and their attendants in depositing money after the implementation of the cashless system as Ispat General Hospital IGH run by SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, a cash deposit cum automatic teller machine was installed at the IGH cash counter on 18th of February. It is noteworthy that SAIL RSP had adopted the cashless transaction system in all its operations in December 2016 in keeping with the national initiative of Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. Accordingly, POS machines were installed at all counters including IGH where money was received and the transactions were made digital. Mr. Ashwini Kumar, CEO RSP, who was closely following the new system after learning about the difficulties being faced by the people coming from the faraway places and remote areas to IGH in adapting to the cashless system, issued instructions for the process to be made more people-friendly. Therefore, for the benefit of the people from the peripheral villages and others who do not possess debit or credit cards which could be swiped at the POS machines, a facility for depositing the money in the nearest SBI branch and subsequently produce the proof of deposit at IGH for admission of patients was put in place. During non-banking hours, the patients were admitted straight away and the deposit of the treatment charges could be made at the next available banking hour at the branch. However, there were reports that some persons were still facing problems since they had to physically go to the bank and deposit cash. Hence, the CEO intervened and advised for the installation of a cash deposit cum automatic teller machine at the IGH cash counter. This will be another milestone in the commitment of SAIL RSP to address any inconvenience being faced while facilitating the goal of cashless transactions. With the help of this machine, now cash can be deposited and withdrawn in case payment by digital method is not possible by the patients or their attendants. The machine acts as a recycler of cash with dual facility of depositing and withdrawal. The machine installed in collaboration with State Bank of India Regional Business Office, Rourkela, was inaugurated by Dr. A.K. Singh, Director in Charge MNHS, in the presence of Mr. P.K. Pradhan, EDPNA, Mr. Bashir Masodi, GMFNA, Mr. B.B. Dash, Regional Manager SBI, and many other senior officers of RSP and SBI. As a part of the HR initiative, Pragatire Pathe Amo Parivaro Amo Sathi, planned visit programs was organized for the spouses of employees of the ore bedding and blending plant OBBP of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP. On 17th of February, spouses of 19 employees of OBBP were taken for sensitization tours around the different units of the plant. During the guided tour, the ladies were taken to important units of the steel plant like plate mill, steel smelting shop 2, blast furnace 5 and OBBP, where they were explained different facets about the steel making process. At the end of the sensitization tour, Mr. R.N. Panda, DGM in charge Personal Works, interacted with the women at the departmental conference hall and gave them a brief idea about the company and functioning of the steel plant. Also present were Mr. D. Mishra, DGM Personal Modernization, Mr. R. Sahu, DGM in charge OBBP Electrical, Mr. M. Bandara, DGM Mechanical, and other senior officers of the department. During the interaction sessions, the ladies appreciated the tough work life of the steel men and said that being the members of the RSP family, they would extend all cooperation to their spouses and the steel plant to excel in their endeavors. Mr. S. Biswal, Deputy Manager Personnel, coordinated the visits. A 3-day induction program was organized for the 22 new recruits who joined Rourkela Steel Plant from 9th to 11th of February. Dr. Sumit Datta, GMHRD, chaired the inaugural session. Also present were Mr. Rahman Khan, GMPNA, Mr. S.C. Patnaik, GM Safety Environment Engineering and Fire Services, and other senior officers of the plant. The 22 new recruits comprised semi-skilled workers, SSW, OCTs, and diploma apprentices. In the sessions, they were appraised about the overview of SAIL, RSP do's and don'ts of standing orders, different aspects of safety, iron and steel making processes, RSP products, and general health tips through both lecture and audiovisual methods. Aspects on safety were dealt by Mr. S.C. Patnaik, while the session on discipline was taken by Mr. Rahman Khan. Mr. L. Marandi, Assistant Manager HRD, welcomed the gathering and coordinated the program. With this, we come to the end of today's news bulletin. Namaskar.